Hey y'all, hey family. This is Small Talks. This is Small Talks with Bree. All right, y'all. How y'all doing today? First of all, we're gonna clear the enter G. Y'all know I'm all about it. I'm all about enter G. Um, we're gonna clear this so I can be able to say what I need to say, so I can get this through to y'all. You know. So I'll be able to speak, say the words I need to say. Sending it to you and yours and my love and light. Men and mom wounds. Men and mom wounds. Same thing as abandonment issues, but I don't really want to use abandonment issues because I don't want to sound harsh, but it is what it is. And mom wounds stem from abuse and neglect from an adolescent. It starts when you're a child. And basically, what happens is the mom is either not in the picture or she's in the picture, but she neglects, she neglects the son. She probably abuses him or have abused him, whether it's physical or mental. We don't talk a lot about this on the men's side. We always focus so much on women having daddy issues, but men have mom wounds as well. They have abandonment issues, as far as the mom as well. And sometimes dad. That's why I can't stand when people say women, women, women. No, it's both sides. But that stems from, abuse and neglect. But some signs to look for this, you guys, I'm bringing y'all awareness. Signs to look for in a man with mom wounds are codependency, aggressiveness. And they get aggressive when they feel threatened. Basically, when they feel like you're trying to basically tell them what to do. Because in their eyes, in the way they see it, like they have put like a barrier around the heart, and they've created these beliefs. They think every woman is like mom, so therefore they don't have a emotional attachment. They will not be emotionally available, so do not expect for that man to cater to your needs emotionally. And I'm finna tell y'all straight up from y'all big sister, little cousin, whatever y'all want to look at me as. Being with someone that's emotionally unavailable, it hurts. Because you're basically catering to their emotional needs, but they can't anytime, like if you go into them and say, hey babe, I need this and I need that emotionally, they're gonna blow up. They're gonna think that you're being insecure. They're gonna think the worst, because that's how basically they was programmed. Because mom did not give, like, I don't understand. Okay, I know men are supposed to be tough and all of this, but I mean, there's supposed to be an emotional balance somewhere. Like, it's okay for a man to cry. Nobody say be a punk or whatever y'all want to say. I don't care. I want my son to express his emotions. In the black community, that's not always allowed. It wasn't always allowed. And like I told y'all before, I offer that in my home. In my home, I have an open door policy, and my kids are allowed to express their feelings, no matter how I feel about it or not. Everybody is welcome to say, hey, I feel this way about this. Hey mom, you did such and it hurt. Like, men should be able to do that when they're young as well, little boys. Stop telling them, hush, quit out there crying. You know, a man ain't supposed to do this. And a man don't do that, because it's gonna install in them that, hey, if I act this way, then I'm gonna be looked at as weak. And that's not necessarily true. But that's just something, those are just some things to look at, like codependency and aggressiveness and just feeling threatened. That's just, something to think about. And like, men usually sabotage a lot, you know, not just from bad relationships. They sabotage but out of the fear of getting close to someone, because they've never had that kind of love. That's why I understand why a lot of men like loved me so much, because I had that nurturing, that mothering spirit. I have that. I do. And they love that more than they love me. And that's the worst, to be with somebody that's like emotionally unavailable to you. Like they won't fill you up. You'll always feel like something's missing. And that's the worst relationship to be in. And the same thing with when men have to deal with women, but this ain't about them, this is about men. But it's the same thing. And they form negative beliefs. What it is, they form negative beliefs about others and themselves. Like, especially if you call them out their name, because I grew up around people that called their kids, it's rhymes with mustard, but you know what I'm talking about. And you call them that, and you call them the B word. You just implant these things in them, and they grow up and they think that they are those things. And it's hard for them to form a relationship with a woman, because they've already kind of been stained. So they have, if you're gonna deal with a man, first of all, if you're gonna deal with a man with mom wounds, you have to be patient. You need to have healthy boundaries. You cannot forget about yourself. You cannot try to mother them. I mean, you can give them the tools. You can say, hey, babe, this is, guide them. Yes, guide them, support them. But do not mother them. That's not gonna help, you know. Most of all, just be honest. Like, if you're gonna be with them, patience. I'm telling you, it takes patience. And you can't go in it looking like, I'm gonna fix this person, because hey, if you go in it like that, it's not gonna happen. The goal is to guide them, to give them tools. Don't forget about yourself. Nurture you. And during this, evaluate the relationship. Like, take some time, step back, and evaluate how far he's come, and are you, still getting what you need. You want to make sure you take care of you. Like I always say, it don't matter if you're married, in a relationship, or if you're dating, or if you're in a friendship. Always take care of you first. Always make sure you're straight. If not first, make sure you're straight as well. What happens is we all become dependent on each other so much. And I guess that's fine if that's what you like. But I'm the type of person, I like a little, we both have our little time, to where I go and I do what I need to do, you go and you do what you need to do. I mean, whatever works for you. Whatever works for me. No judgment over here. I already said that. I already said that too. But yeah, so now I can tell y'all my story. Um, I dealt with at least three men with mom wounds. And one particular that was very, very interesting, I knew all three times I knew that these men had, mom wounds. And I would kind of point it out. And I don't know if they took it the wrong way, but it was only to help them. Like I was trying to support them. Hey, look, I know the reason I know and I can see these things in others is because I once had father issues, abandonment issues with my dad because he was never there or never supportive. He was not the nicest. He did not say the nicest things to me, so I could see that as I would grow and I would heal, I could point that out. And like he would give me everything that I wanted and needed. He would buy me and my daughter. He did that, but emotionally he could not be there. When it came really to being affectionate as far outside of, sexual, if it's just holding hands or intimate touch, he couldn't do it. And if I tried to do it, he would he would create a situation. Men and women do that. They'll create a situation to where it'll kind of push you back a little bit. And I'm telling you, that's the worst, to be in with a man who really doesn't want to work on it and he just kind of want to stay the same. So you kind of have to let, if you want to deal with it, deal with it. But I'm not, me personally, I'm not, because it just takes a lot. It takes a lot. I'm telling you now. That's why I took the time to stay single, going on 3 years, to stay single. It's probably already at 3 years, but to heal that, because I had recognized that's why, and that's why they choose the women that they choose. They usually, just like they say, women choose men like their fathers. True. But that stems from, emotional abuse. Men choose women just like their moms. And that's why when they come, like, let's say if somebody try to come and deal with me now and they have mom wounds, it's gonna reflect. I'm gonna be like a mirror. I'm gonna reflect that back to you. But it's only to, help. I trigger a lot of men, and that's why they don't act right with me, because I triggered them. But it's in a good way. And I just noticed that he would always, anytime I try to get close to him, he would always create a barrier. He'll just be like, oh, I'm finna go to my cousin's house, because he knew I didn't move around like that. So he'll put a wedge. And I got tired of it, and I'm like, hey, I'm not getting what I need, because what it's gonna do is it's gonna bring you down, but they gonna be lifted up. And I refuse to deal with somebody. I'd rather you go and heal that, come back to me, maybe if I'm available, come back to me at a later date. I can't do it. You'll lose yourself, especially dealing with someone. You'll lose yourself dealing with someone who doesn't see an issue and who doesn't want to accept that you'll stick around and support them and work it out with them. Like, you'll lose yourself. So my advice to anyone and to men, I love y'all. I really, really do, despite whatever. I'm not going to get jaded, because I don't want my heart to turn like that. No. Because I won't receive the love that is due to me. So I just want to tell y'all, it's okay. First of all, it's okay. It's okay. I see it. I know it. It's okay. Just please heal it, because you're not going to be able to receive the kind of love you truly deserve until you heal that. I'm telling you. I'm telling you from a friend, from cousin, whatever. Like, heal that. Like, heal it, baby. You're not gonna be able to get the love that you deserve and that you really want. Until you heal those mom wounds, you're gonna keep dating the same kind of person with your mom. And first of all, with that, you're gonna have to, like, if you do try to heal, you're gonna have to set boundaries with mom. You need to have a sit down with mom and let her know, and if she don't, because 9 times out of 10, the way our parents set up, they really don't want to hear it. My daddy didn't want to hear it, baby. He didn't want to hear it. So what I do, I separated myself and I let him come around to me. But how I noticed it back to, one of my exes that was very peculiar. Like, he was the breadwinner. Like, he was the one that bought everything for the family, gave the mom money. He took care of everybody. And that's what made me love him. Like, he loved his family that much that he would take care of everybody. The nieces need diapers. He had it. Like, I remember one day we was all in rainbows, and he bought everybody their little outfits. Like, I was like looking like, wow. And I could also tell he didn't really want to do it, that he's so tired. I could see it on that man's face. Like, y'all gotta stop doing it to the men that will take care of the family. Stop doing it. Stop putting all of that on because they get tired. I saw it. That I'll never forget it, y'all, that day in that store. And I looked over at him and he paid for everything and he just walked out. But I could tell he didn't really want to do it. Like, he was at the point where he's tired. But when you comfortable and you really don't want to change and you're scared, you're gonna stay in that place. And that's why I have a different kind of respect for him. Not saying I would go back to him, but I'm saying I have a different kind of respect for him because before we departed, he did admit, okay, I'm comfortable with where I'm at. I'm sorry. He said, I'm comfortable. And that just let me know, okay, he's not ready. He's not ready. And walk away. And for 3 years, yeah, been separate, been not together. But, y'all, men, brothers, I love y'all. I really do. I love y'all because we need y'all. The young men need y'all. So I really want y'all to heal that so you can receive that love and so you can give that unconditional love that we all deserve. We all deserve it. You're deserving. I'm deserving. But I love y'all, and I hope this message reached someone, and I hope that it helps and it can give some kind of insight. If you're dealing with a man like that, or what to look for, so you can help him. If you love that man and you think that you can help him, not fix him, because we can't fix nobody, but if you think that you can help him, help him. But you too have to be healed as well, or trying to heal. So I love y'all, and I hope y'all have a great Friday. We'll be back for more later. I just hope everybody's having a good Friday. Be safe.